The 2023 NFL season is almost here. I know we've all been waiting for this since the Super Bowl, and it can't get here soon enough. In the meantime, let's run down the top 10 most anticipated NFL games of 2023. Number 10, Lions at Chiefs season opener. Unless you're a Lions fan, I know damn well you don't want to see the Lions in prime time, let alone seeing them open up the NFL season. As a Bears fan, I don't want to see the Lions at all. But as a diehard football fan, I'm just excited to have the season back. This game cannot get here quicker, because once this game starts, it signifies that football is here to stay until February. But all bias aside, the Lions have improved and were a fun team late in the season last year, especially when they knocked the Packers out of playoff contention and sent Aaron Rodgers to New York. Last time Goff and Mahomes were in prime time, they were responsible for one of the best games of all time. This one won't go overboard like last time. I predict this one going 34-24 in favor of the Kansas City Chiefs. At number 9, we got Texans at Panthers, Week 8. So by Week 8, we have an idea of the teams that are good and the teams that are not. By this time, both Bryce Young and CJ Stroud can be everything that they were promised, or end up like most first-round quarterbacks. Regardless of who they are by Week 8, this matchup is going to be a great way for these QBs to prove that they are here to stay, and maybe even brew up a new rivalry if everything goes well. I predict this one going in favor of the Texans, since CJ Stroud has a few more weapons than Bryce does, and plus they have Will Anderson Jr. on the other side. Final score 21-14, Houston Texans. At number 8, we have Panthers at Bears, Week 10. In the past, Chicago has made the mistake on passing up on a once-in-a-generation quarterback when they traded up to get Mitch Trubisky instead of Patrick Mahomes. The talk before this year's draft was that the Bears should trade away Justin Fields and draft Bryce Young. They instead traded away the first pick to Carolina for multiple draft picks and wide receiver DJ Moore. Fields finally has the weapons he lacked a season ago. This will be his chance to prove to the nation that the Bears didn't make a mistake by keeping him. Final score 30-24, my Chicago Bears. Number 7, Bengals at Jaguars, Week 13. Last time these two met was in 2021 when the Bengals beat the 0-4 Urban Meyer-led Jags on a game-winning field goal. Since then, it looks like Jacksonville has found the right coach, and Cincinnati is still a dominant force in the AFC. These two QBs are the real deal. This game will definitely be high scoring. It might even be a playoff preview game. Final score 31-28. It comes down to a Bengal game-winning field goal once again. Number 6, Cowboys at Chargers, Week 6. Cowboys' offensive struggles were on full display last season in the playoffs. Despite Dak Prescott showing flashes of his vintage self in the wildcard game against the aging Buccaneers, his performance against the 49ers in the playoffs is what everyone expected. 2 interceptions and give up a sack to an elite defense. Plus, they ended the game with a very questionable play that involved Ezekiel Elliott snapping the ball and immediately getting plowed by a defender. That play was hilarious. The Cowboys decided to part ways with their OC, Kellen Moore. So with the Chargers choking away a big lead to the Jaguars in the wildcard game, they needed a new identity at offense. So they went and hired, guess who? Kellen Moore. This will be his chance to show Dallas the mistake they made in firing him, and Justin Herbert is going to look the best he's ever been, while the Cowboys are going to take a step back. Final score 28-14, Los Angeles Chargers. Number 5, Dolphins at Eagles, Week 7. Hurts and Tua, former Alabama teammates. One of them has an NFC championship under his belt. The other has to prove to his organization that he can stay healthy. Now, they meet in the NFL for the first time. The competitive nature these two shared at Alabama will cause this game to be an offensive blowout. Hurts will search for his revenge, and Tua will prove again he's exactly where he needs to be. Dolphins upset the Eagles, 34-31. Number 4, Bills at Eagles, Week 12. Josh Allen has faced some pretty elite teams in the past, but now for the first time, he faces off against the NFC champion Eagles. The Bills have had high expectations the last couple of years, and both years end about the same way in the playoffs. Last season raised some concerns regarding Josh Allen's ability to be elite without Brian Daboll. This matchup won't be easy, and I predict Allen will struggle against this dominant pass rush. Final score 24-17, Philadelphia Eagles. Number 3, Ravens at 49ers, Week 16. Lamar Jackson has a new contract and a new weapon at wide receiver. By Week 16, the playoff picture is pretty much set, and teams are fighting for positions in January. The question for San Francisco is who's going to be their quarterback. Will Purdy come back in time and stay healthy enough to be the starter? Or will Trey Lance or Sam Darnold rightfully have the starting job by then? Regardless of who's the quarterback, the 49ers defeat the Ravens 21-14 in a low-scoring match. Number 2, Bills at Jets, Week 1. Aaron Rodgers to the Jets is a blessing to Chicago and one of the biggest moves this offseason. And for the Jets, it's either championship or bust. Last time Rodgers met Allen, the Bills defeated the Packers 30-17, but the Jets are a more capable team than Green Bay. Aaron Rodgers will light up the primetime lights and put on a show in Jersey. Final score, 30-27, New York Jets. Number 1, Eagles at Chiefs, Week 11. These two powerhouses gave us one of the best Super Bowls in recent memory. In my opinion, this game should have been the season opener. But regardless, we still get a great Monday night game. Jalen Hurts will be better prepared for this defense, but regardless, the GOAT, Patrick Mahomes, will continue to show the league that he's the best quarterback on his way to another Super Bowl and will defeat the Eagles once again 38-35. Well, there you have it. The top 10 most anticipated NFL games of 2023. Hope you enjoyed this list. Feel free to leave your most anticipated games in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.